machine. Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's World, and surprise, I have the 2026 brand spanking new Bajaj Pulsar 220F, the hero of the masses, the fastest Indian once upon a time, and the champion machine sports bike that has won people's hearts over last decade and a half, and it's still here to make a statement in terms of performance, value and equipment, and still it is a force to reckon with because it's such good all-round package at an affordable price. So price 1,28,500 for this 220cc single that puts out around 21 PS of max power and 18.55 Newton meters of max torque, or 18.5 Newton meters of max torque, 5-speed gearbox. And yeah, let's have a closer look at this machine. What's new is the new color scheme. So nothing much changes. The design silhouette remains more or less the same. It's a winning design. You can say it's won many a heart over the decades, and you can see a dual vertically stacked headlamp layout, kind of inspired from the Ducati machines of the yesteryears. You have a projector down below for the high beam halogen lamp, pilot lamps, LED turn blinkers as standard now. 280mm disc up front and 230mm disc at the back, and single channel ABS. You don't get dual channel ABS, though you have a speed sensor. This is a speed sensor at the back, so don't mistake it to be a dual channel ABS. Again, I think 37mm telescopic forks up front. Yeah, maybe 37, or maybe they've upgraded it to 41mm now. Looks chunky. And are these steel braided lines? Now, these are not steel braided lines. That's kind of disappointing. I really wish they had offered steel braided lines. This is the copper black color. It's also available in red, blue and a green color. That green color is kind of looking awkward in the pictures, but I'm not sure how it looks in the flesh. Kind of a military green for the entire bodywork. This is black primarily with copper accents. Similarly, you have the red and blue. It's primarily black paint with blue stickering and red stickering. How do you like it? Feel free to comment below and let me know. This is the copper. It looks classy and elegant. Has a little bit of carbon fiber cues on the side panel. Stickering. The rear panel, again, as I told you, it glitters underneath the sun. You have the sparkle finish for the radium stickers. So that looks good and premium. Seat seems to have been updated. Better quality foam, thicker padding, adequate space for ride as well as pillion, and very premium quality foam can be seen. 15-liter tank, sizable tank volume for those who would like to go touring. E20 compliant, so that's not a headache any longer. Clip-on handlebars, black color, looks absolutely stunning. And let's have a look at the console. The console is kind of a good update. I think it received it last year itself. So when you turn it on, as you can see, rev counter, speedo console, time, fuel gauge. We have the RPM rev counter right over there. Then the speedometer, clock, side stand indicator, and other settings, instant fuel economy, average fuel economy, and distance to empty and whatnot. And then of course here you have the M button to primarily go through the odo and the trip meters. Okay, you also change this here, average fuel efficiency, settings. You can enter instant fuel economy, average fuel economy, and distance to empty is also there. And it is Bluetooth connectivity enabled with turn by turn navigation. That's really good. Again, you have a charging socket right over here, engine kill switch, high beam flasher, tank I already mentioned, a good quality tank pad right over here. I love the exhaust, satin matte black finish, so looks absolutely muscular, adds a lot of muscle and has good exhaust tone to it. So you would have listened to the exhaust note, and has a good heat shield here. So that's again a good touch. 17-inch wheels front and rear, So 120 section rear tire, 90 by 90 front tire. Engine, as I already told you, 220cc, oil cooled, fuel injected single that puts out 21 PS of max power, 18.55 Newton meters of max torque, 5-speed gearbox, and it is oil cooled. You can see a small radiator right over here, and it is mentioned oil cooled. You have an engine cowl right over here. So that's pretty much it. You have the signature split grab bars at the back, the twin LED strips at the back again. So LED turn blinkers are a good inclusion in standard. So I'm so glad they have included it. So now it's all about taking the bike out for a spin, and let's see how it rides in real world conditions. Okay guys, now it's time to ride the 220F and see whether they fine tuned the engine a wee bit. So clutch seems harder than before. It is not a slipper clutch, but earlier clutch pull was slightly lighter. Now it feels slightly harder. Throttle response seems to have improved. It feels much more livelier. Braking is also decent. Oh boy, those guys simply cutting into another lane. Okay, suspension is very good ride quality, so that's a plus. The braking, as I told you, I think the brake pads need some bedding in to be done. Oh boy, this guy has a javelin up his back. Can result in a final destination for anyone. Okay, getting back to the bike. Nice comfortable riding posture, good ergonomics, very comfortable seat, very comfortable seat, and very slightly forward biased riding posture. But apart from that, it's mostly for the 80 or 90% it is upright. A little bit of slight you'll have to bend to reach out to the clip-on handlebars. As I told you, I can feel the clutch to be heavier. The throttle response is nice and crisp. Ride quality is top notch. Oh, acceleration is really satisfying. Put the fastest Indian through its paces and the legend comes alive for a while. A lot of undulations, typical city road conditions here. Tires are not radial tires. I wish this bike deserves a little bit of upgrade, man, because it is such a legendary, iconic machine. I think they could have offered, radial tires to support the kind of wonderful chassis and iconic machine it has been over the years. Apart from that, everything is on point. It's a daily driver. You can tour on this machine. You can go for weekend rides, and it still has the look, sir. Make no mistake about it. It's a well ahead of its time machine. That quarter fairing, a 220 picture in every kid's mind, literally lights up the moment they see the bike on the road. Subtle changes with the graphic design. Is a timeless design, so they haven't messed around with it. Gentlemen without helmet, cool shades, but you're not cool enough if you're not wearing a helmet. So for his own safety, I hope he realizes that sooner or later. Okay, so what do you think? Ride this. It is refined. It is wanting to lift off as well. An ideal stunter's machine, 220F, for so many years. And the console makes a lot of difference. It is legible. It is not unreadable. or anything. And right underneath the sun, though with a back, I mean negative display, it still is pretty much readable. So that's pretty much it. Oh boy, what a machine! Love it, love every moment of this machine. So I'm sure you would love it as well. Thanks for watching. This concludes the first ride impression of the 2026 Pulsar 220F. See you guys next time. Cheers to the biking brotherhood.